Way to save yourself for the lesson.
I'm good. It's a good anchor day, so.
Okay, good.
That's all that ever matters.
Okay, we've got Timmy here for a one-on-one. Okay. So, what are you thinking?
I don't know what it is, but you know that one backhand thing? I want to work on that.
Okay.
Like mid-court defense. And then for whatever reason, I have balls that are hitting me, and I don't track them soon enough. So instead of like taking my paddle this way, I do this.
Okay.
And it drives me crazy because I do it all the time, and I'm like, why am I not just there?
Do you do it on a certain part of the court?
No,
when you're on this side or this side? It doesn't matter. You're just getting kind of jammed and.
Yeah, and then I end up coming all the way over for a ball here.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes it works, but I know I should be in this position, so I really want to get out of that habit.
Okay.
And then the thing you had me work on a little bit, that step back.
Yep.
I hate getting beat. I was watching like your dinking thing the other day, and I'm like, I can move like that, but I can't. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if I see the ball. I don't move like when I should be moving.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does. It does.
Like I need to track the ball sooner.
Yep.
To recognize where it's going, and then kind of do that.
Yeah, and a lot of times I'm watching, and so we'll just start dinking, and I want to do some serves with you too.
Okay. I almost got that worked out, I think.
Okay, probably.
I'm like at 95% now. So
I've been working on the bounce serve, and there's some cool stuff you can do with it, Okay, so we'll just dink. And then when I just see something, we'll point it out. But this will be our kind of warm up.
And that, I hate floating.
It's because you got a lot of wrist in there.
Is that it?
Yeah, because I think you're trying to accelerate through it, and then if you don't hit it perfectly, it'll fly. Because you kind of just,
that's the other thing that bugs me.
You just kind of whipped it. Yeah.
I just did there too.
Yeah, so I go a lot of shoulder, hardly any wrist, and then it's just super consistent that way. And then I only go hard at certain times. Okay, so you're coming way underneath, right?
Okay.
So that's a really difficult dinking style to go cross court on. It's great forward because you can go really flat and neutral. So when we dink cross court, I'd rather have you have that angle. Yep. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So let's try that. So you're coming a little flat. Yeah. And this way I can shave it, I'd go even more.
More.
Pretty extreme, yep.
Should I be up, like choking up at all, or?
That's just my style, so I can't really teach that, even though I think it's just way easier to play that way. So really bring it, open it up. There you go. This way I can always accelerate through it with that cut. My backhand dink's different, but this is a good forehand dink. Forehand dinks are normally harder than backhand. I think you have a better backhand dink, right? That's what I like this. Because I can cut it and I can accelerate through it.
But see, even like for me, I should be able to recognize that sooner to move.
Yes. So, and we'll work on that today a little. But I'm always looking at that person's paddle, body position before they ever hit the ball. The only people I have trouble with is like really good misdirect inside out tricksters. You know, maybe Tom or something that can really open that paddle, or Paul. They do weird shit. But typically everybody's standard, and I can see what they're doing before they ever do it. That's why if you watch that dinking video, I can come here and watch their paddle, and I can see, oh, they're gonna dump it off there. So then I'm starting going before they ever hit the ball. So just watch my paddle face. So that's a middle, right? This is going to be angled. Body language, paddle face. Yeah, I like that backhand dink. I just think on this forehand dink, you can open it up more and keep your elbow tighter against your body. Oh, that was weird. Okay, let's switch to this side. Just use one of those balls there. Yeah, so this is the one where I put this down, where you kind of have it naturally. Now, it doesn't really work on that forehand dink going down like that.
I think I picked that up from that clinic with the Kyle guy.
Yeah.
AJ. He was doing
Yeah, oh, AJ especially. Yeah. But he's super wristy. Yeah. And he,
I'm like, I don't know, so I've been kind of playing with it.
He can pull that off, though. For you, I just want consistency, you know?
Yeah, but I also find that I end up flicking, every time I screw up, I'm flicking my wrist.
Yes.
So
That's your error, right? So we want less wrist for the normal people, you know? AJ can do it because he was a hockey player. That's what I like about this backhand dink. And I only carve it when it's perfectly set up. Otherwise, yes, it's just basically pushing it with that backhand. Yep, just like you're doing. And then when I get one shallow, where I have kind of the whole length of the court, that's where I pick that up and do the carve. Yep. Otherwise, you're just waiting on an error. Just keep pushing that dink. Yeah, and just taking it off that skip hop. Yeah, that was so much wrist, especially under pressure. And if you're a wristy player, you're not going to control it all. That's why I like the carve and moving from the shoulder with the tight elbow. Because then I can, look, I'm moving my whole body. I'm not moving my wrist. You know, I can somehow do the trick shot if I want, like flick it up for a lob or something. But pretty much, you want to take that wrist out of it. Yeah, and use all shoulder. So just kind of watch my paddle, watch my body. Right? You should have saw that one coming, right? Because it's pretty obvious, and most people are super obvious. Plus, I know if I bring you wide, you can go wide on me. So I'm looking for that. I'm looking for you to set up on a wide shot. Angles beget angles.
forehand is where I'm doing that a lot.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of wrist off your backhand, and that's what I like about dropping backhand. I like because it's a smaller lever,
Right.
so it's easier to control that lever. Forehand, it's like a bigger lever. It's harder to control. That's why I like making it a short lever by keeping my elbow attached. Yep. Yeah, so that gives me carbs because I have a lot of room to work with. So just watch my paddle face, watch my body. Did you see that coming? It looked like you did. Yep. Because I tried to show it obvious. As we get up levels, we hide it more, you know? But most people, it's like reading a picture book, you know, instead of reading Tchaikovsky or Dostoevsky or something. So I'm going to try to set up this shot on you. Yeah, so I feel like you're keeping that a little too in front of you on that one, where I take a big step and just get way behind it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's where you're getting trapped because you're trying to.
But see, like I think what ends up happening is I see it too late, so I don't. So I see it and I'm like going, and then I go to the ball and not like you said.
Yes.
So,
yeah, focus on going behind it.
There, it's just
Yeah,
recognizing it.
focus on going behind it.
All this too.
Yeah, your backhand dink's solid, you know.
It's funny because I eventually saw it, but I that's what I mean. I see things.
I hid that one though. Yeah, that one I'm still looking there where I just went twice and then I could easily go there. But if you watched my paddle instead of my body language on that one, you would have saw it. Yeah.
Because like I played basketball.
Yeah.
College basketball.
Yeah, so you can see.
But I always would do
the belly button. Yeah.
And not worry about all the other stuff. But I never played paddle sports.
Yep.
So
yeah, so watch. So body language is a big picture, but the paddle doesn't lie.
Right.
This paddle face is going to tell you where it's going. So focus more on the paddle face instead of my body.
That's the one that bugs me.
You're trying to keep it out in front of you instead of
stepping back.
Step back. And I think, so let's just practice that step back, okay? You were there, you had it. And a lot of those, sometimes you'd probably be putting right here too, instead of bringing them all the way back. It's just a smarter shot.
I do that when I bail out because I always do what you told us to do, which is aim for that foot.
Yep. So. This is usually a bailout on that wide one right there. Let's go ahead and pick these up here. And whenever you need a drink, let me know. Okay, so don't cheat so much over. Stay more neutral. That way I can set that shot up more. There you go. Get back up to neutral. There you go. I mean, that's all you have right there. So also, when I do that step back, I pretty much cock that paddle now because it's easier to bring it back that way. If I'm cocked down, I really have to manipulate. And I can pull that off, and sometimes I have to. But usually when I'm doing this one, this paddle comes up because then I could just drag it through. It's no wrist, you know. It's just shoulder. Does that make sense? Yeah! So you had to have read that one because you couldn't have got there without reading that. So that's pretty much when this person does this shot, they're coming all the way across court. That's kind of just how it goes. Probably, but you're kind of, I'm moving you a lot. You really need to reset back to neutral the best you can. Because this person, a good dinker, is trying to get you out of position. You know, 1 foot, then might as well be the whole world if I can move you a foot. So I feel your feet are level and you're getting jammed, where if you need to take a big step, create huge space. It'll give you so much time. There you go. Yep. Big step. And when somebody really gets me, I will actually just run back, you know. So let's switch back to here. Actually, let's go forward. So forward, we typically don't dink forward that much, right? We want to go cross court. But tournament-wise, if you find a weak player that's forward, then we just dink forward at them. So you got to have that shot. And this one is where I do like lifting it. Pretty good so far.
That was just straight protection.
So this is real huge in watching the paddle, watching what I'm doing. Yep. So really focus on my paddle, nothing else. Nice. Because you can tell there, body language.
Right.
I'm winding up. I'm going hard.
Well, I just watch, like, you guys, the higher up
Yeah.
players, how they just they know where that ball's going, they get to it. And
Yeah.
not even the most athletic ones. I mean, there's a difference. You're all athletic.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, I should be able to figure that out.
Yes. And that's why people say, oh, your hands are so fast. It's just, I know where they're hitting it before they do.
Okay.
Because of the scenarios I've set up for the most part.
Right.
When I get in trouble is when my partner is just playing random chaos ball and I don't there's no patterns then. Then I don't know where the ball's coming from. But when I'm setting up shots, they usually only have 2 shots that are coming back. So I set up for those 2 shots. Does that make sense? Yeah. So what we're working on with the forward dinking is the flick and the lob. That's pretty much all we have to worry about. And then usually if somebody goes deep on me, dinks deep, that's when you want to watch out for that flick. Because if it's in shallow here, they really don't have anything, right? So I don't worry about it. The only thing I would worry about is a lob. So when you go deep, that's when sometimes you'll watch in the videos, I'll just stick my paddle right here. Just as it, because I know, okay, it's probably coming and this could be a deterrent for them. You know, because if it's deep and I know it's going to bounce a little high, I know a drive's coming, a flick. So I just get ready. So that's, you know, safe. That's pretty safe. That's dangerous, right? That's safe. That's safe. That's dangerous. So work your way back up. Work your way back up. Nice. So whenever this person gets a volley, they're probably driving it, flicking it.
And that's just it, because I'm thinking to watch a paddle, but I know I wasn't.
Yeah, right. So whenever I see, that's why I tell my partner, hey, we got to bounce in front of their feet. No more volleys. Because especially when they go cross court, that person just has such an easy roll inside out, you know. It's very difficult to defend because they're usually burning your partner. So when you give me a volley, be ready. A lot of times when I play pro or 5-0, I don't hit the flick because they're going to get it. But if I go the lower levels, you can hit it all day long. So just be ready. So you're looking for a deep one. You're looking for a volley. So that's where I'm gonna make you volley. Unless that person's a tennis player that actually gets out of the way and rockets it. If I can move you back a couple feet, I'm gonna give you the volley because you're gonna give me an easy put away. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the little 1-2 punch kind of thing.
Yeah. Because here I'm just trying to move you. I'm being patient. That was deep, right?
Yeah.
Went below.
And I think that's like one of the things I know I need help with.
Yeah, because you weren't ready for that at all. Yep.
And sometimes I get that just because I'm athletic, but I should be able to do it for. I knew it was coming.
Knew it was coming, but I had moved you back too, so I had a pretty safe shot that you weren't going to attack. Because I know, I'll test people. If they're just blockers, resetters, I know I can fire at them and they'll just reset it. If they're like tennis players are setting up for 2-handed backhands, I don't do it. But that's what I'm watching for. And that's going to be a fire, right? Because it came deep, it's going to bounce high for me. And I don't think you were ready. Okay. We're going to get you there, though. Especially at, 3-0-3-5, they're looking to attack everything, right? This is going to be hot. And why was it hot?
Because you were back.
It was bad. It was deep. It was going to bounce high for me. There wasn't really an angle. If there's an angle, I'm usually not firing. But if it's going to be a fluffy bounce, yep. So I knew I moved you back, so I could give you that volley.
They just keep coming at me, and I
Correct. Correct, because you didn't reset. I mean, this is the high level. That's why I like this game so much. The high level strategy. That should come hard at me. So I got ready for it, Even though I saw it coming, it's a good attack, you know, pretty safe. So work your way back. Not on that one. There we go. Not on that one. Not on that one. Not on that one.
Not that one.
So you got to get in more, when you're back there, a real defensive posture, you know, because I'm pretty much probably trying to go at your feet for the most part. But it's easier to come up than it is to go down. So be athletic. There you go. Basketball stance. And now we're back in the cat and mouse. Nice. That's good work.
I think I started laughing before I did it. I was like, oh.
I'm going to get him. And I just bear down and I get low and ready, you know. I'm going to reset it. I'm going to fix my bad shot.
I saw it. But I feel like I see it later.
Yeah, it's reps, just like anything else. You really got to watch this paddle. Because that one, I mean, I really showed it. I had the...
Right, see, that's what I mean. I know it's coming,
yeah.
but I just need to get out there.
And that's where I like being really backhand bias, you know? Because I could just set up...
That would help too for me not to try to watch my shit.
For sure. Yeah, people here, unless you grew up a tennis player, it's hard to... Because I do that too. If I'm here, I'm doing all sorts of weird shit. But here, I can block, right? 80-90% of shots.
And then when this one comes over here,
you're already ready. Because I like to do everything backhand anyway, especially at this line. Up here, I like all backhand. Back there, I like forehand. But just watch my paddle. If you see an attack, go for it. Now reset it nice. There we go. Oh! Off balance. Good job. And usually, when you get attacked, it'll be in front of you like that, you know. That's where you got to be ready for the attacks. When that ball comes from your partner in front of you, that's where you're probably going to get attacked. Now, a lot of us, yeah, we still attack cross court, but you got room to defend that. You know, it's not really a flick. You see it coming. Yeah. So whenever that ball comes in front of me, I get ready for an attack. So you stay there. I'm going to move cross to front. So you should really saw that body language.
I saw it, but that's what I mean. And then I see it and I'm set for it, but I don't.
And then you look surprised at the end. Yeah. Instead of, okay, here it comes. You're kind of standing straight up like, hey, look, he's going to hit that hard. Oh. So that's why now I'm attacking
everywhere, right?
Everywhere. But normally they wouldn't attack from here. It would only be once it comes back in front. But you got to be ready for everything, right? What's the mantra? The ball's coming back to me and it's coming back to me hard. So I'm moving you off that line. You're giving me these shots.
What do you mean?
I keep moving you back a little, inching you back. So that gives me room to hit that flick.
Okay.
Where me, if I'm here, that's a pretty, you know, that's pretty tough to get it. Yeah, you aren't going to flick at it. But if you're back and kind of hands down and not looking like an athlete, that gives me that go ahead. So just keep watching my paddle. There you go. And you, or look for your own attack, because I was back. You probably had a good little roll. You don't even have to kill it. Make me hit a volley. So let's do the same thing, but this way now. It's a little different, you know. Here's where if I'm on your side, I rarely attack coming this way because I just can't get back in time to defend. But on this side, I can, if that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, so just watch my paddle. You're watching. You're strong. Okay. Okay, not there. Yep, too low. Too low, and the ball is behind you. So when you attack, it's got to be a good idea. I'll try to set you up one. That's probably attackable right there. See how fluffy and deep it is?
But then I wasn't ready for that return.
Right, you're overhitting. There you go. Now get back up. Reset it. So I have you move back, but you hit a good shot. There it is. That was good. So I had my attack. I had the bail on it. Nice. You probably could have attacked that, but yeah, your feet weren't ready for it.
I think I go into like survival mode at one point, you know?
Yeah.
Let them make a mistake kind of thing.
And sometimes a good attack is survival, you know? Yeah. Put them on the defensive, but it's got to be smart, you know? It's got to be smart. So you're kind of just standing tall. That you should have just been down and ready. Because for the most part, it's probably going down at your feet. You want to get a drink?
Yeah, after this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's get a drink, get a drink. We'll move on to something else because that'll kind of wear you out. And if your feet aren't moving, you're just going to get toasted, right? Make sure this thing's working. It shut off yesterday. Yeah, still working. All right, hit the like button, hit subscribe. That's fun. Fun, fun, fun.
Oh, but that's good because that gives me something that I need to really watch the paddles more than.
Even when you're watching the YouTube games, watch their paddle. See if you can predict what they're going to do. Not AJ Kohler. Nobody knows what the hell he's doing.
No, he has that weird wristy flick too, like you said.
But most of the women are predictable. It's pretty much coming hard, you know.
Right.
But a lot of them are predictable. But in the pro game, they attack a lot more now because the points would go forever if they just kept it in play. Right. So anytime they have an attack, they're taking it.
last for 40 different hits.
Right. And in the old game, the senior game is still kind of like that. There's not that many attacks.
Make a mistake.
Yes. But the young game, they're going for it. They're attacking. Okay. Let's do a couple serves. I just want to see.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing this bounce serve now, oops. Yeah, okay. So I'm just coming real low, not trying to come from up here. Let's try that.
I've been serving like from right here.
Okay.
Is that wrong?
It's not wrong at all.
Okay, because that way I figure I could get forehand more than.
Yeah, typically.
I'll serve and then I usually like center up about.
Yeah, it's a very neutral serve from there. It's good. Now I started serving from these corners just to get
more trajectory and power.
Right.
And all that.
Right.
So I've been doing a long, high drop like you have, and it's. It's been pretty consistent.
Yeah. See, I like that inside out. So I'm working on both that inside out and this top spin because I can pretty much hit in that corner. Because on a stack, if I can make them come up halfway.
Oh, the stack breaker that you talked about.
Yeah, I can catch the guy trying to transition. So that's where at the higher level games you gotta kind of do different stuff. But why I like your serve right now? You look very comfortable with it because your in and out is going to go to backhands over there, right? I love it.
And I don't always do the in and out because sometimes when I'm struggling, I just swing at it.
Okay.
Try and go deep. So. Nope.
Yeah, because I like the in and out.
And when I do it, a lot of times it screws people up.
Yeah, because it's going to go to a backhand there, and when you serve that way, it's going to go to a backhand. I like that. And then I also like maybe not yet, but working on a lob serve off of this.
And I think
it's really easy to get because you don't have to. There's no rules.
Right, and I kind of have worked on it, obviously, but there's times where that's a little long.
Yeah, I get more airs off the lob serve than anything else. Yep, I like that too because it jumps forward. One more. Yeah, we don't really need to spend time on this. Okay.
That's the only time I stop doing that is when I start doing that.
Okay, start.
And then I just start hitting it to where I need to hit it.
Okay, so we're good on that. So we worked on the backhand, trying to get you to go deeper. We worked on.
And then this like mid-court defense. The one that gets me is obviously the backhand, and maybe that'll help if I take a big step again because I don't have enough. I get crunched up, so I don't have enough power to get.
Okay, so let's do just a bunch of resets right now. So you're just going to stay middle. So we'll start this way. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Getting jammed?
Getting jammed up.
Okay.
Or if I'm getting jammed up and then I'm getting jammed up.
Okay.
I don't have enough. But if I work that big step in, I think that'll help. Like you said.
It might, but this reset, I really like just skip hopping it. Just letting it hit that paddle. So if you're catching that ball out in front of you, like you should, it'll skip hop and go back over. Does that make sense? Then you really don't have to. Yep. Yeah, that's where I like the skip hop. You're just kind of hitting it off the missing the paddle face. There you go. Okay. Grab that one. That's it. Now you just got to find your angle. But that's it right there. Yeah, you just got to find your angle. I think you need more.
More tilt.
Yep, more tilt. Whoa. So I don't want you to flirt with this net at all. You should be clearing it by this much. So way more angle. There, that was it. That was it. If you do it right and your partner's up in front like they're supposed to be, you won't ever hit that net. There we go. Yeah, I don't like wrist. Okay, let's try the other side. Move your feet. So that one should have been just right there. Boop. It would have popped right up. Yeah, it said it was going to get windy, but it's kind of, it'll be windy for me and Cheryl. Nice. If you would have just let it hit the paddle, yes, and not swing, it would have popped right over. There. But look how easy that is. There's no effort. Right. Yeah. So now you just have to find that angle. There you're trying to swing. So if you keep this out in front of you with that angle, it's going to pop over. You're letting it come too deep, and then you have to do something. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Plus it has a little backspin, you know, it's not popping up. That one you let get into you and you had to accelerate. Yeah, keep it out in front. Keep that out in front of you. Perfect. Perfect. You let that get into you.
Well, I was thinking it was going to scoot. I'm like, no, I should take that out of the air.
Those are the ones I do. I let in here, and I'll do a little flick sometimes, you know. And I'll save myself by catching it back here, skip hop, and just do a little flick. But I'm not making big movement, big motion. Now, if you hit the center of the paddle, it's going to work better. Sure, what time we got? I have no idea. Okay, 15 minutes.
Kicking your ass. I'm scared.
She's doing good. So let's do 3-shot drill.
Okay.
And then we'll finish out the point. Okay?
Okay.
1, 2. So work your way in. Okay, let's finish out the point. Everything you've learned right now. Watching my paddle, right? So if you give me a big angle, I can give you a big angle. So just know that. Okay, so why did I attack there?
Because it floated up?
Floated up and you're way back.
Yeah.
So you were just giving me like a yep. So that, I mean, that's pretty good. You're just letting it hit the paddle, you know. But I think you could get up a little, gain some more ground, yeah. Just don't be moving when I'm hitting. Just out.
I saw it.
Yeah, you're stuck on that. We'll go this way. I think you could have got up a little further. Because you need to see right off your paddle, hey, that's going to bounce. You know, or pretty much I don't have an attack. And you got to be moving up and then stop. There we go. There. And if you have to do a bailout, go for it. But that's one where if you would have taken a bigger step, you're kind of shuffling sideways, right, instead of going back. Yep. And that's just going to take drilling, you know. Yep.
I think that my ankle has been so jacked up. What I got into, I'm doing a little better.
Yeah.
But what I got into was like hitting, stopping.
Yeah.
And you're right. I should get back to trying to get up quicker.
Yeah, I usually like to take, depending on, you know, my partner, I'll take a third drop and then a fifth drop, and I'm pretty much there after that. But I do take my time, but I don't want to take a seventh or ninth.
And I think what I was getting to is like I do my drop, and even though I knew it was a decent drop, I was still staying, you know.
Yeah, just because you developed a bad habit with that ankle, right? Got it. I guess I need a paddle. Okay, here we go. So recognize if your drop is good. Now watch my paddle. Watch my paddle. Yeah. So you tried to win it instead of just, it wasn't there. It just needs to be, you need more angle. Neutral dinks I can't do anything with. So you're safe. Your drops are great. Okay, so watch my paddle. Yeah, just too much power, right? I mean, you're getting up there and then you're just giving it to me. Yeah. She just got a little too much power, so maybe not enough angle. Yeah. But these drops are awesome. Your fists are awesome. And then you're letting me beat you. Oh. So that one you need to be ready for an angle, because that's kind of all I have on that one is to come all the way there. You good? Get back to neutral. Got to do it when it's there. 4? You playing with Malott or something? Okay, work your way. Ooh. Watching my paddle. Watching my paddle. Oh, you got me. Okay. Get a drink. So let's play a dinking game to 11. You can throw those in the bucket. Yeah. I want you to watch for flicks, you know. We're going to go straight ahead. If you win, you don't have to pay me. Just 40 an hour. Yeah. Okay, 0-0. So watch my paddle, right? Look for my opportunities to flick. Oh. Gee, she wants that money. What? No volley scoring. 0. 0. So watching my paddle, looking for my opportunities. Right?
I see it, but
okay.
I don't know.
After you hit your shot, I don't feel you're resetting.
Okay.
Yes. You're not getting back to neutral. Yeah. So paddle ready. I don't like paddle up because it doesn't make sense to me. Paddle ready. You hit your shot, paddle ready. That's why I like being backhand bias, because every shot, it goes straight back into my defense, right? Unless I do something stupid. Okay, 1-0. Paddle ready, paddle ready. Watching my paddle. Watching my paddle, looking for opportunities. Nice. Paddle ready, paddle ready. Oh, what a great rally, though. You know, you were there. You didn't have to.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I
Okay.
know that I'm not doing that.
I don't know why it took me so long to figure it out.
Say
But,
that, I'm like, yeah.
okay. So 2-0. All right, watching my paddle, looking for opportunities. Okay, 3-0. Nice. Oh, that's good. 4-0. So you hit the shot, and then you just totally abandon. You got to fight to get that back. Here, watch out behind you. I know. I thought we were going to get lucky and get away. You like wind. Okay. 5-0. 4-0. 4-0. Okay, you're looking for opportunities. You're looking for my paddle face. You're always paddle ready. Paddle ready. Okay, 5-0. Oh, okay. That was good. 0-5. So way better, way better. You're paddle ready. You're looking for opportunities. Okay, 5-0. 5-0. Okay. It didn't go enough. 5-0. Okay, you're watching my paddle. You're paddle ready. You're looking for opportunities that I'll have. Okay, 6-0. Switch sides. This is where it's tough when you're tired. Okay, 6-0. Okay, paddle ready. You're looking. If you give me an opportunity, you're watching. Okay, 7-0. 7-0. Ah, that was bad. Oh no! I gave her a point. I mean, she earned a point. 1-7. 7-1. Don't let me move you back. You're paddle ready. You're seeing if I have an opportunity. You're looking for your own opportunities. Eight one. You're looking for opportunities. Your paddle's ready. Paddle ready. That could be an opportunity for you. Maybe not that one. The one before that. Okay, 9-1. Okay, 10-1. Here, I want to watch out for that one. Okay, everything you got right here. You got to get this back. Just out, right? Great. I loved our session.
That was good.
That was really good. So we kind of worked on everything you needed.
Yeah, and you're right, because I'm like I said, I was seeing it, but I couldn't react to it.
Right.
As soon as I get my freaking paddle up and
Paddle ready. Paddle ready. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out.
I'm tired too, so you end up dropping.
Yeah. I literally train myself. I'll just walk throughout my house doing that.
Paddle ready.
Take a swing
Paddle ready.
to paddle ready. Swing the paddle ready. Swing the paddle ready.
It made so much difference.
Oh yeah, you were getting those blocks.
Now here's a question, because like if I play against Cindy Davis, because it's like in her DNA to hit it hard.
Yeah.
And she'll go, but I can't do the resets a lot of times. I end up getting caught up in her chaos.
Yeah, and sometimes it's tough, and sometimes it's your partner setting that up, or you have set it up for her to attack. So there's certain spots you would have to hit on her.
So as soon as she's hit, like if she's there and I'm here, and we're going back and forth, what's your let's reset? You just do a good reset.
I do a better reset, yeah. Or I push it back. So right now you don't have a power block. You only have a reset. So eventually you'll want a power block. So you block it beyond their go zone, I call it. Because if you're just resetting them to refire, it's not doing any good. So eventually you want to be able to push that block.
Well, it gets into a point where we're just like hitting it.
Yeah, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. And I want to reset, but then it seems like, I guess it's just I need to, like you said, open the face up a little bit, slow it down.
And usually that shot happened because something happened 3 shots before it. That's where the really good player says, oh, let's not give them that shot. That's their best shot. That's where they're firing it. So usually on her, it's a push to her backhand. You know, push to her backhand. Make her reach. She won't have it.
She'll take the low ones.
Yeah.
She'll like the yellow zones for her, and she'll
look for it to go out.
She rips on them. Yeah, she hits them out.
Look for it to go out.
She has such a good shot though.
She does. She does. And we're playing.
Sunday, I think.
Yeah, we have a lesson Sunday.
So.
Okay, great job.
That was great. Thanks, Dick.
Yeah, good. Okay, let me reset this. Hey, it lasted the whole time. Nice. Okay, that was Timmy. Hit that like button, subscribe. CoachDavidLive.com.